Yeah, I would like to invite Dr. Dipanjali, who is a homeopathic consultant and a naturopath as well. Dr. Dipanjali, what would be your views on self resilience from your medical point of view? Dr. Dipanjali, please.
Thank you so much, Mr. Payal, that I'm feeling privileged to be a part of this wonderful team. Actually, we have heard the predictions from Sister Nishu, and I think these may be threatening for some people. And there are certain predictions which are not welcoming, but of course they are. And personally, I believe in astrological predictions because astrology is a full-fledged science. Now the thing is, whenever there are such threatening situations or adverse circumstances, so it is natural that our thoughts become stressful, and there is rush of unnecessary thoughts in our mind. So, all these things create decrease in the productivity of ourselves. As we know that when there is darkness and we want light, the simple thing to remove darkness is to light a candle. In the same way, when we want to remove our negative thoughts, the best way is to create elevated thoughts. But whenever the crisis is there, actually this is very difficult to create elevated thoughts at that time, unless and until we are not prepared earlier for this. So that that case, I think we learn to be evolve our inner silence. But the thing is how to maintain our inner silence, and what is that? Uh, Inner silence means to create and to learn to create only positive thoughts, or only those thoughts which are necessary. And unnecessary wasteful information is of no use to ourselves. And we should evolve our consciousness. Evolve our consciousness means when there is clarity in mind, we are more focused, we are more concentrated, and we are full of happiness, joy, unconditional love. We have unconditional love for everybody. Then we can say that we have an evolved consciousness. Now the thing is how to empower with the consciousness. The best way, or the I think personally, I think the only way is to connect to the God. When there will be lesser thoughts, our mind is calm, we'll be able to catch insights and directions from Him, which He is giving us time to time. The question arises that should we not do anything and leave everything on God? No. The answer is no. We have to do our own role. In case there is any disease, then we have to go for medical checkups, investigations, and get the proper treatment, follow do's and don'ts of the particular disease, follow our good diet and exercise regime, and all these things. And if there is any financial and personal crisis, of course we can, as Sister Payal you said also, that we can enhance our professional skills, we learn more skills, and we can enhance our communication skills and learn to deal the situations in a different approach. So this is all the things we can do. And of course, by connecting with God and learning all the things, and of course, when we know that how to use our five senses in a rational way, so all these things will enhance our ability to be more attentive, more sympathetic, and of course hopeful for the situations. Thank you so much.
So much, Dr. Dipanjali.